What's the new show with me, LORRITHA, GYINDE, showing on Newman media. It's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we are here at the UPC clinic to have some chit chat concerning breast cancer awareness. We are honored to have with us our guest today, a medical doctor and a clinical psychologist who also doubles up to be the acting director for UPC Medical Directions, Dr. Isaac Newman.
Hello. How you feel for you?
Yeah, I'm very fine. The joy of breast cancer awareness. Yes, we are just having some talk concerning breast cancer. So I'd like to ask, what exactly is breast cancer?
So it's basically a cancer that arises from the breast. Our body is made up of building blocks. Like if I have a building, you have blocks that make up a building. In the same way, the body we see has tiny things that join together to form the body. So your eyes have building blocks, your nose, your skin, your your liver, your kidney, your heart, all the muscles. So these tiny building blocks is what we call cells. And cells, they grow, they die off naturally and all that. But there are some cells which refuses to go through that process. So they don't die off. There are changes that happens to those cells. And they begin to cause problems. They grow abnormally. And some of them, as they grow abnormally, they destroy the tissues around, other tissues and healthy tissues around. And they even can spread to other places to cause trouble. It's just like, for example, in school, one person decides to become a dentist, then he gathers other students, then they start causing problems. And they may not just limit it to the university, they may go to other places and start causing problems. So that is what cancer really is about. So far as your breast has cells, you have globules, you have these ducts that help produce what you call breast milk and all that, fat tissues and everything. So the breast we see there is made up of those things. And there are cells in the breast. So wherever there is a cell, there can be a cancer. So that's why we have cancer in the eyes, we have cancer arising from the skin, the lungs, the brain. So everywhere there's a cell, there can be changes in those cells and they can cause cancer.
So there are abnormal changes in some of these cells.
Yes, and they begin to grow and they begin to destroy, they begin to spread to other parts of the body.
So what can we say is the cause of cancer?
Well, so depending on the type of cancer and where it's arising from, the causes are different. But when it comes to breast cancer, the cause may be one because of some genetic changes. Right? We have breast cancer gene that is responsible for breast cancer, some of the breast cancers. Then also there are risk factors. So if you have someone who is in your family who has breast cancer, the likelihood that you also have it is very high. I think there was this actress one of the US only actresses who realized that all his family members, women, are having breast cancer. So she decided, at some point she took off all the breast, everything artificial. So if you have a family member who has some breast-related problems, you are likely to have. So also are inheriting your mother's nice hair, a nice eye, a nice skin. They also are inheriting their problems, like hypertension, diabetes, including cancer. So risk groups are. Then they yield to those who, what do you call it, have their menses very early, maybe before 12 around 12 years. It means that they are exposed, the exposure to these female hormones are very high. And some of them are, what do you call it, are responsible for changes we see in breast cancer. Then also those who never have kids. Then also those who have their first child very late in life. Then those who are late menopause. Then also those who are obese. Obesity is one of the major risks for almost every cancer you can think about. breast tube is also part of it. Those who have some radiation therapy whilst they were young or the adults have. Those radiation therapy can also expose them to breast cancer. Then again, to those who have some hormonal therapy, they can also have that. Then again, to alcohol, your risk for developing breast cancer will go up about 50%. Then also those who smoke cigarette and those things. So these are some of the risk factors. And also age. Obviously, as you grow older, your risk of cancer is going up. And the fact that you are female is also a risk factor. If you are female, obviously, your risk is up.
So apart from the fact that cancer is deadly, are there other effects it comes with?
Well, it goes through certain processes or changes, then it finally ends in death. So like I said, first of all, it may cause destruction of the breast. So if you have breast cancer, it usually does not, it's usually not painful. When it becomes painful, then it means that it's really advanced and it's causing problems. So we have some pain there. We have the destruction of the breast tissues. When the cancer cells start spreading, we have some lung problems, some heart issues, we have some brain problems, and bone-related problems. And when the disease advances, before you die, you have some kidney problems and all that blood-related problems. So before people die from cancer, they go through all these changes before death. So at some point, they may have to be admitted at the hospital to be able to deal with all these things. And I have seen some. It's not.
Okay, so what are some of the easily figured out symptoms or the cancer breast at
Yes, and some of the risks I forgot to say, anybody who has some breast tissue in the past, or even cancer that have managed well, or some other breast related problems, have a high risk of getting breast cancer. So generally for breast cancer and breast related issues, you may not notice initially. And that is why regular breast examination is so important, because a lot of swelling and masses may start off as something small that you may not even notice until you touch your breast. The moment you begin to see obvious symptoms, it means that we are really, it's getting a bit out of hand. So you may have sometimes you may see that no, the shape of my breast is not the same. Every woman or every man knows how their breast looks like. Generally, every breast looks similar, but you can see that one is a bit bigger and the other is normal, right? But you may notice that no, there's some change in the breast size. May also be skin changes. But those are the things obviously when you stand in the mirror, you see there are some skin changes or even pimpling of the breast. You see the way orange looks like. It's like pimpling, those small problems you see. You may start seeing that. You may see that okay, my nipple was pointed but now it's retracted. It's like it's going in there. It's a sign. Or you have these scaly lesions around the nipple in some areas of the breast. And you may see some redness, or an obvious mass even before you touch it. You see that this is not normal. You also see that there's some nipple discharge from your breast. If you are not breastfeeding, you are not supposed to have a discharge. The moment you see a discharge, you need to go check it out. Then again, as time goes on, you may notice there's a mass in there. If you touch your breast, you notice there's some mass. And usually at the beginning, the mass is painless. So some women ignore it, this one is normal. No, it's not normal. You are not supposed to see those things. No mass in your breast. The moment you see a mass or swelling, it means that something is abnormal, wrong. There's something which is wrong. Then again, what we call it, if it continues, you see some ulcerations, some sores here and there. Others may come and the only thing you may notice initially, and they even drive them to us to say, doctor, I see some some swelling in my armpit, and they think it's a ball. That's not a ball. Breast tubes, they spread first to the armpit. There are things we call lymph nodes. Lymph nodes, there are some other vessels that drain fluid and infections and all that from the body. They call the lymphatic system. And there are points there we call the nodes, lymph nodes. and there are lymph nodes in the armpit. So breast issues is very first. So they come and say that, no, I see that there's something in my armpit. And when the doctor examines, realize that no, it's not bone, it's coming from the breast. So they also find some swellings in the armpit. And so then they come and say, no, this one I feel there's something there. Then when it also advances and the arm, it gets swollen because it's not draining.
So just before we come to the preventive measures, you mentioned the fact that you are a female puts you at a high risk. I want to add, men are they also liable to get sick?
Well, so far as there is breast and there are cells in the breast, you can have those risks. But men is most of the countries we have less than 1% of breast cancers. Usually men is about 1 out of about 800 to about 1,000 of men we come up with. But for women it's 1 out of 8. You see, and all over the world we have breast cancer killing about 3.3 million women every year, or people every year. Then as we talk now, we have about 7 million people living with breast cancer. That is very, very significant. Very, very, very significant. Unfortunately, most of those ones could have been prevented if someone was paying attention. Nobody should have from breast cancer if they were doing the right thing. So,
Okay, that's fine. But is it curable?
well, so cancer is curable, depends on the stage and how soon we find it. So if, for example, someone like a woman I know who found a mass in the breast, and it was just localized there, after examination we did all those tests, they realized that breast cancer, they took it out. We went to 1 or 2 therapy, and everything is fine. It's been about 3 or 4 days. Right, so if we find it, then we may go and take it out or remove that breast that is involved, and that ends it. And you have to come for preventive process. The moment it advances, if you don't come then it advances, then it's difficult to say, or the cancer cells are spread. Difficult to say, so they go to chemotherapy and all that to improve on their lives. At some stage, it's very, very difficult to do it. So the goal will be to limit the spread and all that. Then also to improve on your life, not to kill. But if we catch breast issues, it ends them. But the moment it begins to advance, very few. And the problem is that you see in our part of the world, anything we don't understand, we put it under spiritual. So because of that, people go around and around. They will go around, you find a breast cancer, instead of coming to the hospital, they just go around. They'll go to these centers, prayer, and they'll go to herbal treatment and about treatment to not face cancers. You can go round all those places. They will put some herbs on it. They'll go and do some prayer in the prayer camp and stuff like that. They go round. When it spreads or advances, then they realize that no, all those things. Then they say, no, this is very physical. Then they come. By the time they get to hospital, it's late. It's late. You see, and my problem is that, I'm not saying there's nothing spiritual or there's nothing whatever. There's spiritual and even in health, right? We know that spirituality is part of health. That is why now in medical schools and places we teach spirituality. Spirituality is part of health. Prayer works. Prayer does all kinds of things. All the things that people do in spirituality, prayer, meditation, all the fellowship with people, and all those things, faith, it helps. It is the fourth arm of health. Health is 4-dimensional, physical, mental, social, and spiritual. So spirituality is part of health. But we need to be able to interpret things in a good way so that the person does not die or suffer. You see, it is spiritual to come to the hospital. It is not unspiritual to come to the hospital. Maybe the Bible talks about doctors and nurses and even the use of herbs and all that. Imagine every doctor or every nurse in this world decides to stop work. The number of people die, you have no idea. So it means that doctors and nurses use people pharmacists and the health workers, lab people, the physiotherapists and all that, they are essential in the human existence. So I personally would tell people, if you want to pray, go ahead, but come to the hospital. Whilst we do our breathing and we pray, the results are better. You see, it is also wrong to tell someone not to pray, because prayer is also part of health, right? Issues our prayer is also part of health. It is also wrong to tell someone that don't come to the hospital. And another thing to think that you are going to do something wrong, so God is punishing us in case or something. And I'm saying if someone has malaria, it is also disease. Why don't we say that you have been cursed when you have malaria? So those typical mindsets. Like currently I know someone has cancer, I found members are saying that if someone has cancer and it's cancer, and the person has refused to go to the hospital, and this one it will spread. And when it spreads and it began to also die, and you blame the doctors. So, and that is one of the biggest problems we have when it comes to these cancer-related issues. For any cancer, if it's picked up through screening or something, it is easy to deal with it immediately and completely. But if you delay and it starts spreading, there is nothing that anybody can do apart from limiting the spread and improving your quality of life. Waiting to that. So we extend your years. Most of the cancer treatment is to improve your quality of life, or to extend your years. So that if you die 1 year without treatment, they extend to about 5 years or something.
And that also comes with cost.
Well, everything is cost. You see, and that is why if you come early, the cost of care goes down. If you delay, you have to go to all kinds of therapies. Then you are increasing your cost. And most of the people too, they go around and pay all kinds of things to these people who cannot help them, right? And what do you call it? And they finally end up in the hospital. A huge cost, and they have to come. It's not a good thing.
So if you've been following us, realize that cancer is spiritual, health is spiritual, but then again you have to focus on the physical aspects, like coming to the clinic if you find any lump in your breast. Right. So what are some of the preventive measures we can embark on to prevent breast cancer?
So there are things that you can control. We have modifiable risk and not modifiable. Those things are modifiable, you really don't have control over, right? Which is very difficult to control, like genetic risk. It's difficult, you don't decide on your genes and how you don't decide on who will inherit these things. And also age, you can't really control your age, right? So those things you can't really modify. But there are things that it's in your control to change. And one of them is to reduce weight. Obesity is a risk factor for almost every disease you can think about. So reduce your weight. And now, we have rebranded obesity and we say plus size. Plus size looks nice. There are people, when you look, it's beautiful. You're beautiful, you're smart, but it is not healthy. So plus size is nice, but it is not healthy. You need to do well to reduce your weight. Sign up with an exercise program. See a dietitian. Reduce junk food. Sedentary lifestyle is you sit for the whole day, you go back and you sleep for the whole night. No physical activity does not help. Reduce all junk food and things like that. So as much as possible, when you're young, you think it's okay. But as you grow older, almost every disease knocks at your door. Hypertension, diabetes, cancers, bone problems, fertility issues, and all kinds of things come up because you are obese. And I said that, I'm repeating again, plus size is nice. You're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're smart, but it is unhealthy. So you need to add it to your plans to reduce weight. Because obesity is one of the risk factors. Then again, we talk about hormonal treatments here and there. Right? If it's not necessary, we shouldn't go in. Some of the radiation therapies, if it's really necessary, you go through. If not, it can be prevented. Then again, you have to have regular, what do you call it, breast examination. So you have to, every month, you examine your breast so that, what do you call it, if you've noticed anything, you can quickly report. Breastfeeding also is protective. Yes, because during breastfeeding, all the hormonal changes, helps, with preventing. And now when I say breastfeeding, I'm not talking about men sucking women's breast. A man sucking a woman's breast does not stop breast cancer. I don't know who said that, and the person who said I think she should be arrested. It's a false information. Sucking a woman's breast does not stop breast cancer. Then again, to avoid alcohol. I don't drink. I don't encourage anybody to drink. Now we know there is no safe dose of alcohol, and even red wine has the net effect of red wine on the heart is negative. There's no safe dose. So as much as possible, you can stay away from alcohol. Stay away from alcohol and smoking is a risk. Alcohol, smoking, stress, and obesity. Those four quadruplets, they are responsible for a lot of diseases. And so if you can avoid those kind of lifestyle, it's going to help. Now you have a lot of younger, those days, it's men were drinking more, but now you have a lot of younger women now drinking. It's nice, you have friends, you are drinking and all that, making fun, but you are making fun of yourself actually. Because when those diseases begin in your later years, it is not funny at all. And the only time to save yourself from some of these things is preventive and healthy lifestyle. I don't drink, I will not drink. I don't encourage any of my clients to drink. I won't even tell you to reduce it. So if you can't, just stop it. Because the body does not need alcohol. Ethanol destroys the body. That was okay. Our body needs the alcohol, the body needs is safe for the body. But not the one that is produced by distillation and stuff we find in all those drinks. The more you drink, the more the problem. The higher the concentration of alcohol, ethanol, the more the problems. Because there's a chemical called acetaldehyde. When alcohol enters the body, it's broken down into a chemical called acetaldehyde. It is poisonous and cancerous. It destroys everything. And that is what is responsible for all the changes we see in the body. Right? And so the body does not need ethanol. And it destroys the body. And I want to advise every woman, stay away from alcohol. If you're a man, stay away from alcohol. It doesn't help. Most of the alcoholic, adverts and it's all business. People become drunkards, they get addicted, they smoke and drink. By the time they realize they are diabetes, they have hypertension, diabetes, stroke, those things. You can avoid all those things when you stop alcohol. So some of these basic things and regular examination of your breast helps.
Yes. So what are some of the cliches you've heard about breast cancer?
One of the things is spiritual. Even if you think it's spiritual, there are physical changes. And one of the things I said earlier that if a man sucks a woman's breast, it's going to prevent breast cancer. It's not true. Breast cancer is not prevented by sucking a woman's breast. And some people also think that one of the things you have to do is the fact that my breast will be cut and all that. If you go early, you will just take away just the lump. And even the surgery will be done nicely, you don't even see the scar. Usually they cut under the breast nicely along with grease so that people really don't see. That kind of thing. But generally, if you come early, you should have any problems.
Okay, that's right. So finally, what are some of your words to someone who is a breast cancer patient or someone who is likely to be into it?
Before I come to that, let me quickly teach people how to examine their breast. Is it okay? There are various ways to examine the breast. One of the ways is what I'm going to show you. There's a muscle under the breast, and your breast must move freely, and the muscle under must be firm enough so that when you press against your breast, if there's anything between your palm and the muscle, you know. Right? You see, if you touch this, you realize that there's a muscle. That muscle moves under the breast. Right? And so to be able to examine the breast, the first thing is to look into the mirror. Start every morning, just whilst you're looking at your face and doing the makeup and everything, the first thing you should do before the makeup is just look at your breast. Am I seeing any changes in the shape, the size, how it looks, the skin and all that, the color? So that's the first thing you look at. My nipple, are there any changes I'm seeing and all that? So that's the first thing. Any single change you see it's possible to just get lost. Then you go on to touch. In touching the breast, there are various ways. There are some which I use, which I think is what you call it. It's more methodological. You really won't miss anything, right? But to tense the muscle or to make the breast, easy to examine, there are 3 ways. You can lie down flat. When you lie down flat, you realize that your breast lifts and it becomes a bit flat, and the surface area virtually increases and is easy. So when you lie down flat, it's also easy to do that. Or you lift, if you are examining your left breast, you lift your left hand and touch the opposite ear. When you do that, the muscle there becomes a bit firmer and the breast lifts. There are different shapes of breast. Some sag, others don't. Others are very, very heavy. But the moment you lift your hand and touch the ear, you realize that it lifts and it's easier. Or another way to tense is to hold your waist firmly. When you do that, you realize that the muscle there is tense. Or you can just put your arm behind your back like that. When you do that, you realize that all the muscles are tense. Then the next thing, whether you are raising your hand or you are holding your waist or lying down, regardless of what it is, you divide the breast into 5 parts. 5 areas to easily examine, using the nipple as a reference point. So you draw an imaginary line from here downwards through the nipple, then from side through the nipple. When you do that, you would have divided the breast into 4. But there's a 5th area around the nipple. Is it okay? So up, down, then the nipple area 5. It's easy. So when you, for example, I lift and I touch like this, this one is even easier because it lifts the breast and also tenses the muscle. If you do this, it will not lift the breast. So I advise this, it helps, right? It will lift the breast, makes it easier. Then you put your fingers together like this, the flat of your palm, right? Make your arm a bit firm, not like this, because the breast is generally lumpy. So if you do this way, you may feel lumps. The breast is generally lumpy, right? Then you add with the flat of your palm firm, you do this, this motion gently, right? Whilst you are trying to feel if there is something abnormal that you can feel between your palm and the muscle, your chest wall. So when you do this top up, like this circular motion, you feel if there's something there or not. Then you go to the other, the quadrant. Then you do this. Then you go to the down. Then you go to the down. So up, down. Then the nipple area. Whilst you are pressing firmly, gently against your chest wall. If there is something else in there, you will know. You feel that no, there is something like maybe a small boil or something which is harder than the normal. You feel it. But generally the breast looks lumpy. Right? So when you do that, so you touch, up, like divide into 4, up, down, then the middle. Then afterwards you press your nipple to see whether there's any fluid coming from your middle. Right? Then again, I said breast issues go to the armpit. So you touch this way, like this, towards your armpit to see whether there is anything in your armpit. It's as simple like that. Within 2 minutes, you should have been able to do this. So if you can even spend, if we say monthly, but you can even decide that every week, at least once every week or twice every week, you can, twice every 2 weeks, whatever it is. Like it should be some fun for you that they are going to examine that breast, so that at least you are aware of those changes. Because we spend about 30 minutes 1 hour doing makeups. So if you can spend just 2 minutes, let's examine your breast. I don't think it's difficult at all. It can be some routine thing that you do regularly. You do that makes you, and you do the same for the left. Divide into 4. The nipple up, down. The nipple area, press your nipple, go to your armpit to see whether there's something there. Some people have all kinds of ways, but this makes it, you don't miss anything. Some people press up and down, and I've seen all kinds of videos. It's a way. And sometimes the way you press is too much. Just some, divide into 4, some circular, gentle touch. Whilst you want to feel whether there's something in between your palm and your chest. If there's something you notice, Then also maybe once every 6 months or once every day, whilst you're going to hospital. Sometimes even if you have malaria or something, when you get to hospital, you say, "Oh, doctor, can you examine my breast to see?" Don't wait till there's something before you go to hospital. Maybe when you go for reviews or something, you can just say, "Oh, doctor, can you just examine my breast and see whether it should be one of the things that you do, normally when you get to the hospital." Okay. So you asked about my final words. I would say that nobody should die from breast cancer because it's one of the things that you can notice early, and that if every woman is paying attention to their breast, it's possible they will notice. And if you're a man too and you're married and you notice anything, white breast, don't advise the person to go to the hospital, and you will be there with the person and push the person to the hospital. Don't go round. And when it's first, now you come to us. By then it will be too late. So I want to encourage everybody that whilst you are standing in front of the mirror, 2 minutes of the time you spend on makeup, just use that. It's life-saving. No makeup will clean it at the end of the day, right? But this one is life-saving. It will save you from many years of pain and trouble. And I forgot to mention that some of the mental health issues with that breast cancer issues is anxiety. People are afraid. The fear of death and the fact that my breast will be taken in cut and all that. And also there's image, self-identity problems. Women and breast is a big issue. So the fact that my breast will cut, it creates a lot of image problems. Now there are all kinds of artificial things that we can implant here and there that can help. If they cut your breast, it's something that so that also affects some of them. They go into depression and all that. And if it affects them going through, they have personality change, they go through all kinds of things. So it's a huge mental health risk, even for people who they have problems like that. So, but regardless, let's walk into the hospital. Pray, because prayer helps. In addition to that, go to the hospital. And that is what we call holistic care. Holistic care is that we are using all approaches to fix one problem. It is wrong to tell someone don't pray. It is also wrong to tell someone don't go to the hospital. When you combine both, the results are better.
That is so nice. This segment has been very educative, fun, and all of it all. Thank you very much for being with us. It's still the Impact Solution with LORRITHA, and we are so honored to have with us the medical doctor and the clinical psychologist, Dr. Isaac Newman, who is also the acting director for UPAC Medical Center. Thank you very much. Thank you, doctor. See you next week.